The Deputy Director of ICE is telling us that 2 Jordanian nationals are in removal proceedings now after posing as Amazon delivery drivers to crash the gates at Quantico. Does the White House think this might have been a failed terrorist attack?
So going to be really mindful. These 2 Jordanians that you're speaking of remain in ICE custody, and given that it is an active law enforcement matter, so I would have to refer you to ICE. I just can't dive into this.
Have you heard?
Oh, no.
That Vice President Harris is telling friends that she may go back to California and run for governor if the election does not go her way.
That is news to me. I would say this. The vice president has been a great partner to this president. He is appreciative of the work that she has done. It is impressive what she's been able to do coming out of the White House. She has been an amazing partner, and the president appreciates her leadership, and that's all I'll say to that. And we've also led in humanitarian assistance with over $170 million since October 2022. That's why in 2022, President Biden requested that DOJ and HHS review how marijuana is scheduled under federal law.
White House / does the United States have any leverage to dissuade China from supporting Russia as much as it is?
Look, I mean, we've been very clear publicly, we've been very clear privately, and we'll continue to do that.
That doesn't answer my question. Like, saying you've been very clear, what kind of leverage do you have to change this?
Here's what I say, Jeff. When you have the EU, you have the G7, you have NATO, all saying what we are saying right now, which is we're going to protect or continue to help Ukraine defend itself, that says a lot. And to your question, it was an inadvertent leak yesterday by BLS, and there was a statement that they put out. BLS has alerted the Office of Management and Budget and DOL's Office of the Inspector General of the incident. BLS takes its data seriously and security, obviously, seriously, and is conducting a full investigation into its procedures and controls to ensure the incident is not repeated. BLS can obviously speak more into their investigation. We have confidence that this will get done.
First, President Biden decided to block the release of the audio of his interview with the special counsel, and obviously the letter from the White House counsel laid out the reasons about the concerns of being used for political purposes. But that seems to imply that the White House is concerned that these could be politically damaging. So why not just release them, especially with this White House's commitment to transparency?
Well, for one, the transcripts, as you all know, is already out there. I think the second piece of this, too, to note is that the Attorney General made it clear that law enforcement files like these need to be protected. And so the president made his determination at the request of the Attorney General. So just want to make that second point that I made really clear. Those are just to make that second point again very clear. This was taken by determination. The president took the determination at the request of the Attorney General, and the Attorney General wanted to make sure that that law enforcement files like these must be protected.
But does the White House feel that the recording, the audio, could be politically harmful, since that point was also raised in the letter?
So I don't want to dive into the specific point that you're making about the politics. I would have to refer you to our counsel's office on that. But there were determination that the president took very seriously on behalf of obviously at the request of the Attorney General, and that's how this decision was made.